If you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member today. Members get early access to videos, access to all the stream VODs, and exclusive access to emotes as well. So if you'd like to support the channel, become a member today. Hello.
Hi, if I sound bad, I'm sick, just so you know.
No,
If
it's
that's
fine. What's
okay.
up? What do you want to debate? You sound fine.
Okay. So is there anything is there any debate off limits, or can I just talk to you about anything? Because I'm new to this.
Just pitch the whatever you want to talk about, and if it's something that I just don't talk about, I'll just tell you right now, economics and foreign affairs, not my thing. So if you're here to talk about like
Gotcha.
Israel, Palestine stuff, nah, not
Oh,
gonna
no,
care.
no, no, definitely not, definitely not, definitely
Okay,
not.
and anything
I
like
saw your...
Biden's economic policy, blah blah, no, I'm not gonna care.
No, it's not necessarily political. So I saw your video on Andrew Tate, and I have to disagree. I watch a lot of your stuff, and I agree on most things, but I feel like Andrew Tate, I don't think you know what you're talking about when it comes to him.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am 13.
Okay, so 13-year-old Andrew Tate fan. Why do you what do you think I have wrong about Andrew Tate?
He's very motivational, and I feel like he leads to a better society. Oh, a stronger society.
Why do you think he's motivational? Like, what is it about him that's motivational?
Well, just everything in general, you know, he promotes good fitness, good health, going to the gym. You know, just
Is that really all what he promotes though? Really, like, is because I think we could both agree there's a lot of influence. Like, I've heard that argument before. I've heard that one before, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of influencers you can watch that are going to tell you to go to the gym or something, right? Without all the stuff he says also about what women, right?
Well, what does he say?
What about his whole thing about women being property?
I have no what? You
Where
sure that wasn't satire?
yeah, he was saying that, well, the Bible and Quran technically would be the woman is the property because she takes the last name.
So he does a lot of satire, so he could just be joking.
No, I don't think so. I don't
I
think
don't think
he's
so. Hold on.
no, I don't
I
think
have
he's
to
joking.
find this. I have to find this. What is it?
Andrew Tate, well, I'll find it for you. Hold on.
Okay. I'm not watching your stream, by the way, because there's an echo to it, like
That's
when you're
fine.
talking on
No,
Discord.
no worries. Hold
Because I
on.
can't. It's all in my ears and it hurts.
I'll just go ahead and pull up the Andrew Tate stuff.
I feel like Andrew Tate is a very strong-framed man, if you get what I mean.
Okay, females are ultimate status symbol. People think I'm running around with these hoes because I like sex. That's nothing to do with the reason why I'm running around with these bitches. I got these bitches just so everyone knows who the Don is. Yeah, he the way he talks about women overall is really just detrimental. So like I'll pull up the property thing though, because I know I said that originally. I don't want to get sidetracked from.
Well, I just want to add, he is a player. You know, he's a player. As simple as it is.
Yeah, but okay, hold on. Andrew Tate doubles down on his claim.
I love when he does that.
Andrew Tate doubles down on claim women are property of husbands. Okay. Andrew Tate doubles down on claim that women are property of their husbands. Piers Morgan. Oh, it's the clip. Okay, I can send
yeah,
this
but
to
not as property.
Do I have to look?
Property is the word that other people
do I have to watch the stream, or are you just gonna give it?
I'll just send it to you on Discord. Hold
on. Oh, okay, that's true.
It'll be sent to you. All right, I just sent it to you. It's on private message, so just check your direct DM. Click it.
All right. This guy. Let me.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna play it. Hold on.
Oh, it's Yahoo.
Yeah, hold on one second. I'm playing it on my stream.
I understand that with my newfound fame, perhaps it could be phrased differently. However, I still believe that a woman is given to the man in marriage. That's what I believe.
Yeah, but not as property.
No, the property is the word that other people use when they ask me the question.
But as an equal partner in a loving union. That's what marriage actually means. It doesn't mean that when you get married, the woman is given to you as a bit of chattel.
Agreed.
So why say it?
But that's the way that people ask me the question. People say to me, they ask the
Oh,
question.
hang on. You can't blame people for asking you questions. Surely, if you want to be accountable for what
Sure.
you've said, you've got to own your responses, not blame the question.
I own the response.
Hold up.
All right, I unmuted you. I played it for my stream. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm rewatching
it's
because
not
it has a
great.
little bit of.
It's not great. Not great looking for
I'm-
Tate, buddy.
I'm listening and I'm listening to it right now because your stream has a little bit of a delay.
Okay, I'll wait for you till you're done.
Gotcha. All right. I feel like most of what he says is to get a reaction out of people like you. You know what I mean? I feel like overall, it's either most of the bad stuff he says is satire or something ridiculous because he
Okay.
knows it's gonna
I'm gonna
get a
break this
reaction
down
out of
for you.
somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna break this down for you really quickly. Okay, let's say that what Andrew Tate says about this stuff is satire, but you and me agree. In the case, yeah, it's if it's satire, whatever. We'll talk about that in a minute. But like, we agree that's technically like that's probably a bad thing to say, right? Like that women are property of the husband, right? Like you would agree with that? Like that's probably not a great claim.
I mean, well,
Like hypothetically,
yes.
if it weren't satire, hypothetically, okay, would it then be bad?
I feel like what he's saying is a hyperbole of what he actually means, but
Okay,
I mean, yes, yes,
okay,
it'd be
so
bad.
it would be bad. Okay, got it. Okay, so you can believe that it's just hyperbole and it's satire. That's fine. Next question I have is, do you think Andrew Tate has influence, like a lot of power and influence over people, like you and others?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do other people distinguish what Andrew Tate saying when he's talking? How do they distinguish what is and is not satire? How does
Well,
the
I
other
feel
guy
like
not know? How does the other guy know that what Tate said about women being the property of the husband is satire? How does he not think it's serious?
he's just being a goofball. He's not being serious. You're not meant to take it seriously.
Okay, well, you can't say that while simultaneously saying he has a bunch of influence and power, or agreeing with that at least. These two things are starting to contradict because he's using that power to spread harmful, bad beliefs. So he's not just being a goofball either, by the way. How do you think, how are people able to distinguish what is and is not satire? What he's saying?
He's just being a silly guy.
Are you just
To
trolling here?
distinguish, no, I'm not. So,
Okay.
to distinguish whether or not it's satire, I feel
Yeah.
like would be, it could be something where it's like, if it's something meant to get a reaction out of you, or if it is something that gets a reaction out of you, you can tell. But his sarcasm, I think, is
You can't
really
tell, though.
well made.
You can't always tell. Like, literally, you can't tell always. Because he's done, like, to be clear, I don't think this is satire. In fact, I would be able to debate very hard that it's not. Because
How's it not satire?
because why would he go on Piers Morgan and defend the statement? Why wouldn't he just say, dude, I was just trolling, lol, haha.
Get a reaction out of you, you know?
No, that just doesn't make sense to this extent. The reaction, he already got the reaction. He made it here. When he's defending himself, that's the time to be like, I was just kind of being hyperbolic. And even if he said that, how do you know? You need to tell me, like, what metric is there to determine whether or not he's being hyperbolic? Because if he has influence, and you're acknowledging that if he were to say women are the property of husbands and not be joking around or being a goofball, you acknowledge that would be bad. So how do other people know that it's just a joke? And how do other people not take the bad things seriously?
I feel like there is no real way to know.
So do you see then why it's dangerous and bad and harmful?
Yeah, but I think that was the point.
To be harmful?
Well, yeah, because I think he thinks any attention is good attention.
Okay, then why would you look up to this person? This person sounds like a pathetic loser. Any attention is not good attention. Especially not if you're going to be saying shit like that women are the property of husbands, right?
Sorry. Right. Well, he played all of us, I guess, in a way.
He didn't play me. You're the one defending him, dude. He's playing you. If there's no way to determine where he's being satirical and where he's not, then how are you able to defend him? Because there's lots of people that listen to him say stuff about women being property, and they don't think that it's satire. They do take it serious.
Got me beat.
Are you gonna rethink Andrew Tate?
Ew. Oh, sorry. Oh God.
Look, I know you're only 13, so I think you will grow out of it. But thanks for calling in. Thanks for being brave enough to call in. And please just rethink it, all right? If you're able to acknowledge that there's no real way to tell whether or not he's being hyperbolic or sarcastic or whatever, and you acknowledge he has influence, then the only conclusion there is that the bad shit he's saying is dangerous because it could be taken seriously by people.
Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes.
Do you have any tips for debating in general? Because I'm trying to get into debate.
Yeah, make sure you have your beliefs set first and foremost. Make sure you believe strongly about whatever it is that you're going to go
Sorry,
into
I just got
to
a
debate.
message. Somebody just sent me a message. I'm gonna ignore that.
All right, well, hey, thanks for calling in, and yeah, you can check out my debate folder playlist, but thanks for coming on.
Hello.
Yo, aren't you the 13-year-old Andrew Tate fan that I just talked to?
Yeah, I've changed my opinion about him, but I have another thing I want to ask you about.
Okay, what's up?
So, I believe in transgenderism as a form of treating gender dysphoria, but if we could change gender, why can't we change age in theory?
Because age and gender are entirely different concepts. So, like, gender is, in and of itself, a socially constructed form of identity, but age is not. Age is based upon our metric that we've constructed for measuring time. So, this is a common mistake. I'm being patient. I know you're young, and I had a lot of opinions and questions and stuff when I was young too. So I always try to explain this a little bit better, best I can. So, repeat your question again. Oh yeah, age.
Because
The age thing. Yeah.
yeah.
So the main issue with that, yeah, is that age is just, it's not a form of identity, whereas gender is. So similarly, you know how if I became a fan of, I don't know, video games, right? Then I could identify as a video game fan. But just if I can identify as a video game fan doesn't mean that I can then identify as 12 years old, right? So this is like a common mistake a lot of conservatives make, I've noticed, is they think that social construct is the same as identity. Something can be a social construct and not an identity. So for example, like money, the actual worth ascribed to money, you know that money, like physical dollar bills, that's just paper. The only thing that gives it value is our collective understanding that that money is worth something. But that doesn't mean that I can identify as $5.
Right, but see, because I was thinking more along the lines of if age is based off of a social construct, wouldn't it be a social construct as well?
Well, money is based on a social construct, right? Yeah, age is technically a social construct as far as it's subjective the way that we measure time. We've decided 24 hours in a day. We've decided 12 months in a year, right? We've collectively sort of decided to classify and categorize time that way. So there is a degree of subjectivity there, and yes, it is socially constructed as well. But again, it isn't a form of identity, because just if it's a social construct doesn't mean that it's something that can be identified with or just easily changed.
Right, but yeah, I see what you mean, but my way of thinking was if we can change gender because it's a social construct, why couldn't we change age? I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding is
No,
all.
no, no. It's no worries. It's because the fact that gender can change is so people can change their gender. You're right. But the
Yeah.
reason for that is not because gender is a social construct. It's because gender is a form of identity. So gender is like
Oh.
age as far as, yes, it is a social construct, but the justification for gender changing is not, it's just a social construct. That's something that a lot of liberal types have explained poorly for a really long time. You've probably heard, like, who cares what gender is? It's a social construct. A lot of things are social constructs. That doesn't mean that it's useless or meaningless or that it can just be changed. It's that it is a socially constructed form of identity that gives it the ability to change.
I get it now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, hey man, I appreciate your curiosity, and yeah, feel free to call back in if you have any more questions.
Alright, you're a cool guy, Hunter, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.
I will, thank you so much.